What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XRP today. It is the 13th day of January, and here we are sitting at about $2.11. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Let's get into it, okay? Let's talk about the price action here. Having a little bit of a green day. That's nice. We're moving up a little bit, especially after the past week of just consistent red days. It's nice to see. I mean, literally, I think you had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You literally had 7 red days in a row. And on this day already, you've got 7 hours, 25 minutes left. You're already basically engulfing the last 3 days worth of price action just with one day, right? A good way to kind of figure out who's in control of the markets is to see who's making more progress, right? If let me explain this, and it's very easy to see, right? When we're moving down here, notice how it takes a long time to move up, but we take the elevator down. It's a very sudden shift down. We're moving up, but these are some pretty big moves down. We're seeing bigger, larger candles to the downside. Notice when we start to get larger candles to the upside than what we had to the downside. That was right around the time we found our low. And then we're getting small red candles, and we're getting bigger green candles. Bigger green candles coming in now. The momentum is shifting. It's not that cut and dry. Just because you see bigger green candles and smaller red candles doesn't mean bullish, but if you use that along with other things, it can kind of be a clear indication, and it is a pretty clear indication. I mean, whenever your candles are getting bigger, whenever it's easier to move up, it takes you 4 days to move up this much, but it takes you a whole week to move back barely half of that move. And then in one day, you're already eviscerating 3 days of price action. I mean, it's clear who's in control. The bulls are in control. Now, with that being said, it's still completely possible that XRP does go down to the golden ratio zone, which is at about $1.99 to $1.95. It's still completely possible. This is a target that we addressed yesterday. With today's candle, the statistical probability of going down here does diminish a little bit, but there's still a pretty solid chance that we go down there. So I want to look at the short-term stuff and see, are we saved? Is this the low? It's kind of an odd Fibonacci retracement interaction to stop here, but whatever, it can happen. It doesn't need to go to the golden ratio. I want to look at the short-term stuff and see, is this a move that we can count on? Are we going to move higher, or do we have to go to the golden ratio first and then we can count on the move higher? So let's look at that. Looking at the 1 hour time frame here, there is some volume coming in. It's not crazy volume, but it's pretty decent and consistent, and we're moving up. We're at this breakout point. You're at the point where you found resistance once, twice, 3, 4. This is the 5th time. I mean, you've got to assume, I've got to assume that this line is pretty weak right now, right? Like, this is a pretty weak point of resistance. It should be relatively easy to pump through here. Should be, being the key word, should be. 1 hour RSI, stochastics, and the MACD all look good. They all look good. I'm not seeing any signs that would suggest that we top off here. It can still happen, but I'm not seeing any signs of that. What about on the 15-minute? We don't normally look at that, but the 15-minute looks good too, man. Yeah, I don't think we stop here. I think we will pump. So with that, maybe I was wrong. I think at this point I'm starting to really consider I might have been wrong. Maybe we don't go below $2. And I know we've gone back and forth on this. We're going to go below $2. Maybe not. Maybe so. Maybe not. Maybe so. And now we're at the maybe not again. But it's been kind of weird price action since the ending of last week. 4 hour time frame, looking at the RSI, not making excuses. We got very deep into the overbought zone here. We came all the way down to the oversold zone, and now we're bouncing up here. Getting very consistently overbought, not getting oversold, even though you're consistently below the 50. I don't think that the bears are in control at all. I think the bulls are in total control, and they're about to unleash that control on the bears. They're about to run to the upside. Stochastics look bullish. The MACD also looks bullish here. So, I mean, overall, technically, it is in a bearish posturing, but you know, it's bullish with the cross up. 2 bullish indicators versus 1 semi-bearish indicator. I'm going to take the bullish effect there. Daily time frame, again, we've already gone over how bullish this is, but the RSI is bouncing off the 50, an area that we found resistance at plenty of times before. Beautiful. Love to see it. It's great. It makes sense. The stochastics are finding support where we found support before as well. Beautiful. Perfect area. Makes sense, right? I mean, we look at this. It's not too common, but it does happen. Right here. Or am I thinking of something else? I guess we found support. We only find support here a couple times. Actually, it really is not common. Maybe I'm thinking of the weekly time frame. we're close enough to the 50. I don't have a problem with this. It is a little bit unorthodox finding support here, but I don't have a problem with this. I think that we're going to move up. I think the stochastics themselves, they look bullish. The blue's above the orange. The orange and the blue are both postured upwards. It's a bullish look on the stochastics. Definitely a bullish look on the RSI. And the MACD crossing above the zero for the first time since July of 2025. We all remember what happened then. I think that... Whoop, what happened? I think that we're in a very bullish moment here. I got to fix the volume. Sometimes the volume gets all weird. There we go. Very, very bullish moment here. I would equate this kind of area to maybe this area before we really took off. I think this next move up is going to make this one look cute. And it is cute. It was fun. It was nice moving up from $1.82 to $2.42. That was fun. But the next move is probably going to take us above $3 or something like that, at least around there. That'd be my suspicion. I don't really have anything else that I want to say. I think I've said everything I need to say. Right? It was the weekly time frame. Because here, it's a very unorthodox area to find support, but you've done it before. Here, you did it right there, there, and there. You found resistance here, right? It's a pretty significant area. So, not intimidated by last week's close. Even if we do go down below $2, fine, whatever. You know, throw my head for a spin, make me call for it, uncall for it, call for it, uncall for it again, and then inevitably do it, whatever. The reality is XRP is at the base of a very large range that it's been forming for over a year now. It's clearly a great time to buy, and I think that we will prevail not just above $3, but to new all-time highs and well beyond that as time goes on. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.